Well, you are tuning to Dr. James Justice. I'm a certified natural medical practitioner based in London, in the UK. Today, we just want to discuss shortly about symptoms of blood pressure. The question we may all ask ourselves is that is blood pressure a disease or not? Definitely, it's not a disease. Blood pressure is adaptive mechanism. It means that if an individual has blood pressure, it tells the person that something is wrong in the body. It could be the kidneys or adrenal gland on the kidneys, or the arteries. Maybe they're narrowing, stiff, and they're not carrying blood well in the body. It could be structural changes of the heart, or it could be toxicity of blood. It could be the thyroid gland that may be not working well, or it could be hyperthyroidism. It could be that, or of course, it could be stress and too much worries, lack of sleep, or could lead to blood pressure. So when an individual has blood pressure, they should find out what is really wrong, not actually just taking some medications to suppress it and then just ignore the root cause of the problem, because blood pressure silently, as we call the silent killer, can be very high and can cause real damage to the kidneys, and then the arteries making holes, leading to atherosclerosis. That's the plugging of the arteries and narrowing of the arteries to lead to stroke and heart attack or sudden cardiac death, and also a real impact on the brain. So, well, let's actually see the symptoms of blood pressure. You see, blood pressure may not give you any symptoms at all, especially at the beginning. There are no symptoms at all, and most people don't have symptoms at all. And then the damaging effect could be quite clear with time. But if an individual, I would say, is fortunate, then the following could be the symptoms. A clear, significant symptom, number one, is dizziness. So the person may feel dizzy and may have a double vision as well. Why dizzy? Because if the person has high blood pressure, in fact, it disturbs the capacity of blood, the amount of blood moving in the body. So there is a reduction of blood getting to the brain, which leads to dizziness. And of course, also, oxygenation, because oxygenation is poor as a result of low capacity of blood, that the person may also feel weak. So there's also weakness and then shortness of breath. And then there's also nausea and then vomiting. And there's also, to some extent, there's a nose bleeding. And then when we move on, that individual may experience trembling and confusion. And then there's also heart palpitation. Because of the heart palpitation, the amount of blood that goes in the human body or moves, especially to the brain, is also reduced. And that also can lead to, as I was saying, dizziness and then shortness of breath. As a blur of vision or double vision, as I mentioned, the thing is that, does blood pressure cause headaches? No. Headaches, rather, if you have severe headaches, it rather triggers high blood pressure. Now, there is also a sense of pain, chest pain is also quite a significant symptom. Why? The amount of blood moving around the body can be reduced. You see, the heart pumps blood, but the heart itself also needs blood. So if there's a palpitation example, the amount of blood that goes around and that should return to the heart is reduced. So the heart muscles may not have enough blood, and that can also cause pain. And to some extent, the last point here of the symptom is blood in the urine. So that is about symptoms of blood pressure. Well, if you have any of those symptoms, not just one, put about 6, 7 together, and then you will realize that you have blood pressure or not. And if you have blood pressure or any form of diseases, please just phone me. Give me a phone call. If you're calling outside the UK, it's +44 738 464 7300. This is a WhatsApp as well. You call it within the UK, it's 0738 464 7300. Visit us also on YouTube. Put in Dr. James dash natural link, and there you will see a lot of presentations there. And then when you subscribe, please subscribe, and then also just press or click on the like button to support this program. May God really richly bless you, and please share this short video, and there will be a lot of blessings for you. Do not just keep this beautiful news to yourself. Thank you very much for listening.